Ba-da, da-da, ba-da, da-da, ba-da, 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 ba-da. Hello. 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 Hi. XethaPCs. Epic Games. Free game of the week. Where's it? Over there? There? Sunless Seas? Yeah. I'm excited. I've actually heard like a lot of good things about this game. That it's like kind of dark and a little twisted, and I'm into that. The monsters will submerge or disperse between attacks. Catch them as they emerge. What does that mean? Wolf's Rift, Haven, God's Fall. Okay. Captain's Making. 3 decades ago, the reign of Victoria London was stolen by bats. Now it lies a mile below the surface. It was dreadfully inconvenient for everyone, but opened a vast black ocean to you. Welcome to the Utters. Unters? Untersea? Untersea? Yeah. Choose a past. Decide who you want to be. You now lodge in a room above the blind helmsman. Okay. Continue. Who were you? Now you're a captain. Now you belong to the Uttersea. But who were you before? Let's see. A sea urchin. A poet. Educated and articulate. Veteran of the campaign of 68. You fought in the invasion of Hell. London's army is lost, but you survived. That's cool. Bonus to iron, causing direct damage. Ordained priest. Yeah, that ain't it. Natural philosopher. You were particularly theorized in times of blood, and starlight brought down you to the neath, the cavern where London lies. And now you take out the bonus to mirrors, detection and perception. Pages, trickery and knowledge, subtlety and evasion, causing direct damage, healing and morale. Let's go with poet. Sweet. Okay. Who were you? He was a poet. Experience, you have intuition, and your friend, the sly navigator. He's a little vague, but he probably knows what he's doing. Perhaps you can find someone better eventually. Talk to the navigator and find out why he went to Z. Right, you were a struggling poet, now you're as a captain. You're a stranger. Quality has gone. Welcome to the world. Gained 20 echo, 25 pages, 1 sly navigator, and someone looking for passage. Alright, choose ambition. Your father's bones. Your father was lost at sea, you never knew him, often dreamed of him. Find and return his remains to London. Fulfillment. Gather 100 tales, learn all you can, write a masterpiece, retire. I mean, I am a poet, that makes sense. Wealth. You know how it is to be poor. Now you want a mansion, servants, fine clothes, a family, perhaps. Or a private kingdom, which I actually can't do. You need impossible. Huh. You can't choose this now, but you may find an opportunity to switch to it later. I'm gonna go with fulfillment. Cool. When you return to Fallen London, you have the option of retiring, but you'll need to write your masterpiece first. New occurrence. Your objective, ambition. Quality is now becoming London's most ventured explorer. Venerated? Ventured? Meh. Captain. In regularity, the ambassador's office. They wish to know in what term to address you. Do you prefer ashore? Madam? Sir? citizen, my lord, my lady, or captain. I'll go with just captain. That's nice and non-binny. Nibbiny. Captain will do perfectly ashore, as it will at sea, thank you. Captain it is. Last piece of advice, explore, take chances. This captain will probably die. The sea is hungry, but each captain passes on lessons to the next. Cool. Now what do I look like? This dude looks like the guy from the Umbrella Academy. Snake. Nope. Tentacle hair lady. Boom. 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 I think like this guy is like just the right amount of like who knows. You know? Let's look at that nose. Look at this nose. Look at that nose. It's like the same. Alright. On London. Deep, dark, and marvelous. All voyages start here. This is where the successful voyages end. London. Advice for captains. Their lodgings. And a passenger. Okay. It's a great city on the undersea. You don't forget it. Adopt a Blemmigan Gallivanter. What does that mean? Blemmigan. Blemmigan sits atop a splintered crate, clicking and whistling at captains as they come near. Okay. Hire more crew. Very modest challenge. Oh, 78% of success. I still don't really know, like, how this works. Alright, so I got a slide navigator. Alright, comatose ferret. Mostly immobile. It's feral. Oh, good. Nice. That's lovely. Let's, I guess, see what's up with this guy. A polite bow. You extend your hand, Blemmigan leaps on. Its tendrils entwine within your fingers. It chatters quietly. It meets your gaze and bobs its dome in greetings. It's very small. It's old enough for naval service? You're pretty sure its mustache has been drawn on with a pen and attempt to look older as you approach your ship's gangplank. The creature flutes and vibrates in apparent happiness. And Bonson winces as you bring it aboard. What a keen little mushroom. Okay. Wait, oh, what? I have a mushroom friend now? Oh, what should we name this ship? Rufus. It's Rufus the ship. Hey, your journal. Journal and stories progress to the right-hand side of the mouse over an icon in the category. Okay. Good. Memories. Poet. Vision. Request for passage. Almost safe. Great. Great. I knew something. I didn't know I knew anything, but apparently I know something. Victus token. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. You are in unforgiving mode. With no save slots beside the basic autosave, you will lose this token. If you switch run keys, forgiving mode to merciful. Nah, I'm good. Food and equipment, fuel, good, all good things. A keen little mushroom. I think that's good. Better than the ferret. Sorry, ferret. But I like mustachioed mushroom. I'm pretty about it. My first officer is this sly dude. Trustworthy? Possibly. Incompetent? Probably. Not bad. Can buy fuel supplies, ship equipment, and trade goods. Nice. Shipyard. A couple other ships. No, hold on. Let's take it back here. Let's see. Someone in the docks wants to board your ship. Agree to carry August Travel Writer to Gaines Morn. Prepared to pay handsomely for transport and is keen to commission your ship specifically. I mean, we're both writers. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good. They'll pay for information from the captains. Find out what and how. Okay. The Admiralty pickets fleets and intelligence networks are long gone. The office pays the captains a small sum for recent information. So if there's anything particular they need, ask to speak to a higher authority, leave the Admiralty. What do they need? Be assured of your discretion. This port. Speak of your agent there and return. We'll see which are rewarded. Visit the port below. Oh hey, look, that's where I'm already going. The Gaydens Morn. Cool. Gotcha. Okay, did that. Should I hire more crew? Do I even have any crew? Let's try to do it. Alright. Hire more crew. Sensible sailors are looking for a safe run to the tomb colonies, or at least a sane run to the southern archipelago. You need to buy drinks, spread around hiring fees, and look for daredevils. Rich pickings. Your tall tales find a ready audience. Scared and seasoned men and women tramp aboard and find places to sling hammocks. You succeed in a hard challenge. The higher quality, the higher chance of success. I've lost 30 echoes, but I have 3 more crew. Nice. That's not so bad, right? Offer passage to the tomb colonists. An immigrant will pay you to be taken north to Vanderbilt. I'm not going to Vanderbilt yet. I have stuff to do. So let's... Got it. Click the launch button to leave port. What's going on, my friend? I'm doing well, thank you. Just trying to figure out this game. Alright. Get out of port. And then... head to that place. What's the... I don't even know where it is. What's even the name of the place I'm looking for? Oh, nope. Wait, is that a bridge? Can I cross underneath the bridge? If I can go under the bridge, that'd be good. Nope. Not a bridge. Definitely not a bridge. Alright, let's beat some of these. Damage, carefully. The hull just took damage from a collision. If you have trouble steering around the rocks, try to slow down or going backwards with the S key. Well, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Hey, look at that. I got some echo fragments. Well, it's not so bad. It only took like one little touch of damage. Yeah, opportunities await according to you. Yeah, but I'm looking for a very specific place, right? The Gladen something. Huh? What happened? Combat. You've encountered an opponent. Red arc shows the range in which your deck gun works. Oh, this dude. Okay. Pause. How does that work? Alright, so I click 1. Dodge. What? Oh, jeez. Giant crab. Alright, listen here. Stop wanging up my hull. Alright, one more shot like that. I'll be in good shape. Ah, didn't work. Alright, should I let it just get fully charged? There we go. A straightforward challenge. Dissect. For knowledge. Succeeding in a pages challenge. You set to work with your knives and acids. It's an indistinguished adolescent specimen, or megalops, of one of the deep-sea crab species, but its eyes, normally vestigial through the trodiglistal beasts, are large and rather beautiful. The golden glow from it is almost gone now, although sparks leap now and then to your knife. Cool. I am from New England in the United States, my friend. Where are you from? I took a lot of damage there. Maybe I should take some time to repair. We got a couple supplies. Okay, good. Yeah. I'm moving like real slow. Cool. Fed the crew. Good, I'm glad that they ate. Oh, nice, man. What is it like in India? Because currently here it is like bitter cold, and I am not a fan. Turn around wide, here we go. Die. Alright, so we already did dissect it for knowledge, so let's get those supplies out of there. Sweet. I mean, that's good. It's probably better than like the whole 0-ish degrees when I woke up this morning. Ah, see, like that's pretty nice. That's nice comparatively. Like that's like balmy for me. I would be wearing like a t-shirt. Where is this place? The Columbian Canal. I don't think that's exactly what I'm looking for. Cool power. Oh, I don't want engines to explode. That'd be bad. Just regular amount of power would be good, I think. Oh, good. Enter the fog bank. Well, that doesn't seem very good. Something awaits me at the port. Okay. Maybe we should go there for supplies. The dock button. Which one is the dock button? No, 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 that ain't it. Where's this docking button you speak of? No, that ain't it either. What's up, dude? Tell me a tale, I'll tell you another. Disease full of stories. Spend a secret will improve your mirrors, but no higher than 50. What does he want? Ask what does he seek. Now you mention it, I have always had desire to see Frostfound. Oh man, I'm having a hard time understanding it too. But I think I get it. It's like I'm lost at so it's like London was set out to sea away from the rest of the continent, and now I'm a ship captain. Or something? Frostbound can be found to the very north. I'm not looking to go to the very north right now. I'm looking to go somewhere. Where am I going? Is it Gators Morn? Alright, so I gotta go to Gators Morn. Where the heck is that? Have I heard anything about Gators Morn? Advice for captains. Endings and beginnings on exploration. Mercy machines. Finding place to explore. Use the bat. Clearing an undiscovered island to be ward. If you are moving, it will be less accurate in the direction. Okay. No, that was bad. I still don't know how to friggin' dock my boat. Oh, no. I saw it. I saw the button for like 1 quick second. There we go. Canal staging area. Travel to the surface. The sun is dangerous to neath dwellers like your crew, but the surface has its temptations. I can't even go there. Listen for surface gossip. Daylight. This would be a prime spot for a pub or a wine shop. The interests of the Echo Bazaar, the laws of London are temporary, half-legal hostilities and long-moored ships. Here you can trade stories with suntanned surface sailors and stories of Paris and Batvia and lost fires and final isles. Oh, nice. Gather information for a port report. Business as usual. As the gates open and shut, locks remain free from sabotage, and anywhere besides London is safe in all of the outer sea. It's here the surface nations are now interested in keeping it that way. Alright. Well, what do they have? I can buy some fuel because I don't have a ton. So. Okay. Launching back out to sea. Oh, he went that way. Alright. There are no islands with bats range. Alright. So, like, I can send out the little bat, and he'll come back, and he'll let me know. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. It took me a long time to grow it. But I appreciate the sub, man. Thank you. Fruit grows in hunger. Oh, man. Alright. I guess I could try to get another one of them crabbies. Oh. There we go. Some weird jellyfish thing. There we go. 11 damage that time. That's kind of like a crit, I think. Hit him. Oh, the other boat, help me. Crap. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to use you as a deflecting shield. Ah, I got him. Alright, scoop it. Alright. Now I got some supplies. Wait and hold it up like a cup of dissolved moon. One day you will eat it, perhaps it will eat you. Well, why don't you guys eat up that ship? Or that thingy. Dude, it takes forever, honestly. Like, I'm 26, and it took me, like, years and years of just, like, not even shaving. Just, like, straight up, just, like, trying to keep it, even, I guess. But even that can be tough. I found a new island. Wolf's Rift. I wonder what's going on in this place. My hull is not doing fantastic. So let's see if I can repair it. Dock. The Shepherd Isle. The bearded villagers are happy to talk about the local sights. Well, sight. True as I stand here. They were sisters from the sisterhood over on Abbey Rock. Come here hunting a renegade who served a god called Stone. Ran her to the ground here, and she called on the god, and the god stuck him full of pillars of rock. Stand close and quiet, and you'll hear him weeping. You now have one tale of terror. Recall it, then light a candle, and then light another. I get that, man. Sorry. He'll come in. I wouldn't worry about it too much. I fear the wide black sea beyond things. On the bleak light of full store's surface rolling like a porridge pot, up in the roars of steam and flash of fire, 3 windows swimming, tentacles, and then we saw His Highness. There's rather a lot of material. You have a report of the Shepherd Isle. Cool. Got it. I'm gonna need that. Definitely don't want to jettison anything. I need my fuel. Alright, I think... Let's check the map. Quaker's Haven, Honey's Boat. Probably back to the fallen London, so that I can sell the information I've gathered so far, but I'll come around. We're low on fuel. 5 more, run out. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't really want to run out necessarily. I'm just doing what I can here. I think if I can at least sell my information, then I'll be able to get a little bit more money. Uh-oh. Nope. Get away from me, pirate ship. Oh crap, there's 2 of them. I don't want any pirate ships. Like a ghost house? No, man, it's my family house. My partner is working on her art right now. Kids are at school. I would rather not fight them, honestly. That's funny. Looks like a ghost house. It kind of feels like a ghost house sometimes. I mean, to be real. The place can be kind of spooky. especially at night. It's like a really old place. Not totally out of fuel yet. Oh, that was a close one. Revenue men. Her Enduring Majesty's Customs Services works closely with both the Ministry of Public Decency and the Masters of the Bazaar. Today they have selected you for an inspection. Don't cheat them. Let them do their worst. You have nothing to hide. Vexed and frustrated, they roam their decks like wolves. They tear through your belongings like termites. At last they leave. Menaces. Suspicion hasn't changed because it's lower than 5. Cool. Collect messages from the harbor master. Yes. Let's see. Something has changed underneath. Another day. Time to heal it. Wait to see what changed you. What is the time here? Oh, I mean, it's like 12:30 in the afternoon. Someone wants to sign on. Cool. Find a story when you make the next port. That's good. Alright. Alright, cool. Let's feed the crew. It's probably a good idea. I gotta buy some stuff. Snippet storylet, sell to remove is the place storylet. I mean, I'm not really looking to do that specifically. I am looking to purchase some stuff. Wait. Hold on, wait. Do I have stuff? When did I get stuff? That one. Fragments of lore, secrets, visions of the surface. Oh, cool. Okay, so you can, like, literally sell information. That's pretty awesome. Alright, let's go to... No, I don't want to do any of that stuff. Keep the ship. Yeah, the Admiral's servant office. They'll pay for information. Cool. Submit as fact. High-risk challenge. Your veil's quality give you an 18% chance of success. Just might as well hear about it. The fee is normal. Okay. Let's do it as unsubstantiated hearsay because I don't know. We didn't really learn much. Whoa, yeah, see, that's like late at night, my guy. Eventually gonna have to get some sleep, friend. I agree. It doesn't seem implausible. So many of the stories in that place do. Still, there is little gold truth in the mud of rumor. From time to time, your payment, Captain. You no longer have that. I gave it away. I got some echoes. I have Admiralty's favor. That's cool. I surveyed the shipyard isles, and I have another fuel. Okay, so at least I have one more fuel. I have a little bit from there. Once you've proven myself. Okay, well, I haven't really proven myself yet, I suppose. Alright, so the university, it looks like they'll buy my secrets. I've lost one of the secrets. It's a tasty one. Twist of your tail now favors antiquarian. I have a new page. Oh, good. An alarming scholar. An alarming scholar is mercurial, to say the least. A creature of sudden moves and provoking teeth, possibly her. Is it her? Appointment as University Maritime Liaison was precautionary to keep his... Is it his? razor sharp enthusiasm from causing too much injuries in the facility. Ah, yes, the scholar whispers breathlessly. I have a budget for acquisitions. What have you brought me? If you have knowledge items that the scholar will buy, it will appear below. Okay. So we can sell him some secrets. Oh, I don't have any that they want, though. Okay, that's fine. The Rose Market. Bustling Roser's Wharf. Perhaps you can find a buyer for some curiosities you've found. I don't have any of that. Escort some interested acquaintances to the Rose Market. Puppet plays press on interrupted. Personal collections grow. Words written in fog mirrors are hastily wiped away. The exotic exchanges pollinate dreams. The Rose Market bustles on Roser's Wharfs. Who will be there today? Lost another day of free evening. Okay. Bugger. What about them? They're just good little munchkins. A little gift. Oh, I don't like that. No. I think I'm good on that one. Sell the book. Yeah, sell the book. I need food. And I need fuel. Alright, so I've got some supplies. They're both toddlers. Yeah, they're both teeny little munchkins. We got a third one on the way, too, which is pretty exciting. They're only 10 months apart, my other kids, so they're like, I don't know. They're just super close in age. I don't know exactly what that's called. Okay, who's this creepy little guy? A fine evening to you, Captain. My, what you have called mentor is very fond of adventuring sea captains. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Dispensation on account of he is so fond of the captains. Behind the blind bruiser on the dock stands a dried piled high with fuel and supplies. Who is your patron? Is there a catch? An airy wave. He runs a very fine, very liberal establishment just across the river. It is much patronized by sailors and by men of wit and vinegar. A public house. There is no obligations to speak of. My patron would only hope that you might remember him kindly. I suppose that an opportunity would arise for you to return his kindness. I do not imagine he would refuse your offer. I'll take it, because the shadowy figure has made you an offer. You have one menace. Oh man, I got suspicion now. Crap. Perhaps not. Okay. Catch up with correspondence. Alright. Read that. News from abroad. I have one recent news, one supply, and one... Oh, I've lost a terror. Good. The Khanate is threatening war. They always are. London's colonies in the Carnelian Coast want independence. The Utternese, the paper reports, have undergone another alteration. Not yet, it hasn't, you know. And oh ho, a promotional coupon for Miss Plenty's provisions of half cast of salt herring. Oh, okay. Cool. Good. Love it. Alright, I don't think there's much more that we can do here. No, I don't like my my kids being on the internets. They can't I don't know, it's weird, they can't consent to being on camera yet because they're so young. I would rather wait until they're old enough to make that decision for themselves. Well, that's cool. There's like little buildings underground and whatnot. What up, other boat? No, 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 no. I don't want to shoot at them. I don't know why I just went go south first. I think maybe we'll try north. We'll go up the coast and then come around. Sickly yellow light. What up, Davies Bay? Who the heck is Davy? Who's Davy? Apparently this is his bay. I kind of love how dark everything is. Oh no, you're cool, dude. Don't worry about it. No reason to be sorry. It's just something that me and my partner have talked about, you know? It's one of those, encouraging them to be, better. Make their own decisions, not let someone dictate them for them, you know? I want them to be able to use their heads and think clearly. Tomb colonies. Few die and fall in London. They come here instead. On deck you can hear the sound of 1,000 bandages dead make the shuffle and cough. Let's see. Here the favorite candle lights over gas lights. Shadows are swagged with cobwebs. The tomb colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculptures until they laugh or cough. One building in 3 seems abandoned. Let's see. Let's gather some gossip. Along the coast of the undersea, it's remarkably hard to die. The decrepit and nearly dead who leave London become tomb colonists and settle here in bandaged peace. They don't give up their ties to home. And their politics, you'd rather haul a complex clues enough to keep your contacts in London interested. Cool. Indian culture having babies. Guess so. I don't know, man. Kids are exhausting. Especially having 2 of them. Favorite candlelight over gaslight. Oh yeah, I already read that. Search the place. Chancy challenge. Okay. What could I find? There's an altar, a block of basalt. There are pews, a pulpit, no Bibles, no hymn books, a stained glass window of red cochineal. Your crew are eager to leave and no one looks back. Failed the challenge. Alright. Visit the first curator. The first curator's minutes. No more light. The obsequient steward cautions you. The curator is terribly afraid of moths. He opens the door and you step into near darkness. A pair of luminous lamplighters and lamplighter bees buzz in the ivory tube. There is no more source of light. A bandaged shape no larger than a child lies crumpled on the couch. It lifts its head with obvious effort. It takes several seconds for you to distinguish its voice from the soft buzz of the bees. Listen to its whispered request. Ask about the Grand Sanitarium. Accept the commission. Depart for now. I'm going to listen to its request. See, Captain, silk skin, not much left of me. I will go to the Grand Sanatorium. Bring me colors, 7 colors, pay well. 7 colors? Cosmogon, Erego, Pelican, Steward has list. finds them here and there across the wide Black Sea. Hey, take care, brother. Get a good night's rest, alright? Take care. And thanks for subscribing, too. I appreciate it. Ask about the Grand Sanitarium. Oh, Silkskin, you don't want to know, the chuckling comes a cough. We don't die here below, not unless we go to sea. We need something else, somewhere to end. Accept the commission. No more words. Collapses, wrestling back on the couch. Even the effort of speaking seemed to have diminished a little. The audience is over. As the door opens, it shrinks from the finger of light that reaches across the floor. And outside, the obscured nods. The book, yes, the book. He hands you a slim, illuminated volume. The curator is old as dust. You will be grateful if you do this one last favor. You have the Neathbow page from the Neathbow. Apacyan, Cosmogon, Gaunt, Ergo, Pelagin, Violent, Veric. Those are the different colors. Okay. So like, kind of green, kind of orange, kind of brown, pink, purpley, red, and a different type of green is what it looks like. Alright. I guess let's be off then. Poor dude, I wonder how old he is. Yo, what the heck? Is that an iceberg? That's gonna be a monster. Yeah, that's gonna be a monster. Lifebird. Yup. Yup. Nope. 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 Sentry's arc. Something drifts face down. Okay. Wither. Behind the great arch over the bay, the pale waste stretch, white and silent as the face of the moon. Explore the town, gather intelligence. Alright, let's gather some intelligence. You asking for any particular reason? At what time of day? Is that your hat? Might it be 6? Could be 6. Eventually you cobble together enough implication and suspicion to compose a report. Let's explore the town. Wither is quiet and chilly town, grey stone and closed courtyards. People are neither exactly unfriendly nor exactly hospitable. They have an irritating habit of answering a question with a question. Here and there are odd sights tucked away. An intriguing smell. Who will try, who will buy? Street vendor turns skewers on a grill. Makes sense, it's nothing like anything sold in London. Try the grilled troglodyte prawns. Huge and pale, their eyes stare bleakly into yours, but they smell fresh. Try the shredded jellyfish. It's not everyone's taste. 30 chance of success, 15. Something mysterious, a little more robust. Let's try the troglodyte prawns. Not bad at all. Tangy, toothsome. You walk on chewing cheerfully. You've lost 2 terror. You have a new fragment. Lost 5 hunger. There we go. Back down, and that's all for now. Anything else going on here? Some fuel and some supplies. Other than that, sign reads, bones, please. The proprietor will sell you beast meat for stories or buy your ivory. I don't have any stories, so it seems. What do I have at home then? Vision of the surface. Okay. Alright. I'll be off now. Odin's Sun Straits. These are tight little passages. Wonder how much my boat can fit through. I'm gonna try to make it through. I do have to get to wherever that friggin' place is. Repairing. Oh, come on. That's a crap job. Alright, we're over 50. That's good enough for me. The place that is no place. The Untersea has no northern shore. Space is forbidden. Time contracts a single frozen instant. There is only one way north. The High Gate. Huff and formidable your way through darkness. Labor strokes. Sailors stiffened as statues. Crap. It is not a good place to be. At least it is a place. The High Gate is the only way north. For a while there, you or somewhere beyond places, perhaps. You've survived. Lost some crew, lost some ships, gained 50 new two fragments. You've the scars of the north, and you've lost a fuel. Okay. The Avid Horizon. Two vast winged shapes guard the gate of something like resin, smooth but uneven. It's a deep gant, the color that remains all other colors eaten. Ice crusts over the cracks between its values. Approach and your breath freezes. Falls, tinkling in shards from the air. It would be utterly foolish to touch the thing. Merciless wind blows everywhere from everywhere, and it passes without ever through your bridge coat, your flesh, your lungs, and the dark lies empty. Look into the stars floating in the mirrored nights and the waves. Watch them a while. Gather intelligence such as there is to gather here, where nothing moves. Stillness itself is an interest to the Admiralty. It's not impossible someone foolish enough might attempt to open the gate. It's not inconceivable that it might open from the other side, and then what then? Alright. Look into the stars. These are real stars. They burn above the roof of the Neath, beyond the earth, the space of havens. Even so, far away, even now, their eyes are on you. And you return to your senses, gasping. Your hands are cold and numb. How long have you been watching them? Good. A shipwreck. Beneath the black freezing water, a ship lies rusting. Its hull has been torn like paper. Lifeberg's work? Some of the supplies and cargo are salvageable. Why were they bringing sapphires here? A casket of sapphires, some fuel, some supplies. Time is. The memoirs, beginner's luck. You found something valuable. Once per game, something pleasant will happen. Okay, cool. What is that? I found something of value. Okay. It was a laconic general who named the Cardillian coast, then she discovered it was full of sapphires. Imagine her embarrassment. Understandable. Spooky. Don't know how I wound up there. Where am I? So I was over here. Okay. the bat gonna find anything? Maybe? Bat discovered something. Chapel of Light southwest. Okay. Cool. A furtive faithful gather the shadows between many, many candles. A smiling priest unlocks the door of the shorehouse and he says, "Here, eat, but take nothing away with you." Rich and red. You have shark steaks plucked from the sea, thin slices of cavern tuna, translucent and delicate as paper, light crimson caves flavored with cinnamon and coated with poppy seeds, tomatoes that are impossibly ripe and sweet so far from the surface. Gorge yourself and leave with juices dripping from your chin. Give a nightmare to the well. The well drinks colors. The well drinks dreams. The well is always thirsty. This will reduce your nightmare's strength, but also scar you permanently. Cruise your wounds by one. Oof. No thank you. I'll gather intelligence. What occurs between the darkness and the light? Smiling priest in a red cassock tends the chapel. The congregated are shy of light. They come and go in little ships. It is strangely difficult to count them. Perhaps some of them are imaginary. Still, you know the name of a ship or two. Report now. Okay, gotcha. There's nothing more to do. Alright, well let's get out of here then. My terror levels are very high. What is that light? Interesting. I've discovered a vortex. Okay, probably don't go to the vortex. I would say that would be the best course of action. To not go into the Kissinger vortex. I think that would be a safe thing to avoid for now. The eerie drips, creaks, clanks of the ocean are kind of spooky. Anything, Mr. Bat? There are no islands. Oh, what is this stuff? Interesting. Oh, it's kind of pretty. Can I collect any of the colors? Like that red, for example. Discovered Patterson's Rift. Watch for fungal pads in the Sea of Lilies. There is a prison here, guarded by not oracles. Oh, interesting. Are those froggies? I think those are froggies. I have discovered wisdom. And a harbor. Sluggish wave, the ship edges. Not so bad. Okay, let's go to harbor. See what there is to be seen in wisdom. Or perhaps this is the prison. Wisdom. The Nepomit built this place as a prison for the Knight. Now its answers only to its governor, and its governor answers to no one. And open a prisoner. Exchange a secret for a prisoner. No. Compile a port report. I guess that is the one to do. The ships from Canada are most common. What you see, Chilenite vessels, polythermine theremins with chained and sulky unfurnished men, corsairs disposing of their miscreants, and even one furtive emery skiff. The wardens pay well for their prisoners. Interesting. Ah, a little froggies. I want a little froggy. Alright. Anything you can see, Mr. Bat? There are no islands. Okay. Where the heck? Where's this island? The Gaydens, whatever. On the horizon, something. Scuttling and chittering. Ooh. Corvette. Oh, Jesus. No. Full speed ahead. He's tracking me. Yikes. Uh-oh. Full power. Okay. Whoa, what is that? Whoa. Okay. What is this? Glassy chop of dark water, iron-clad feet of the hatchway. What is this? I can come around to the front. The salt lines. And Zeal port. No, bonk. Bonk it is, apparently. So I can back up nice and slow and get right into port. Chug, chug, chug. The salt lions, 2 basalt beasts cathedral-sized. They frown eternally at each other from across the black waves. The north wind carries an encampment. Creeping human figures eat away. And its features like rot, picking. There's a supply dock below. Let's see. Compile a port report. Okay. We'll visit the Unmakers. Overseer beckons you to sit. Fungal testing and tea-kicks. We get funding from the bazaar. It's true. But Station 4? I wouldn't call it Station 4. It's a little grandiose. The stones are stuffed with secrets, but most of them are used as garden statuary or occult ballast. Most of them go down to the places under the bazaar. More tea-cakes? I've lost some terror. That's all for now, and I've gained a fragment. Cool. So, let's see. Boner's Reef, Mary Straits. I still have yet to find what it is I am looking for. If I just cut west, I'll at least make it back, like, somewhere I'm more familiar with, I guess. We'll start there. We'll do that. We'll go west. Open up the map a little bit more. And then who knows what we'll find. This game is dark. But I guess it is called the Sunless Sea, so that does make sense. Still got some food for my people. I am running low on fuel though, so that's not fantastic. Do this maelstrom. Creeping tendrils of fungus, weed, unnameable flora. We enter the snares. Hey, look, another one of them thingies. Oh, hey, look, a giant friggin' crab with lice on its ends. No thanks. It's not look something that's friendly to me. I'm gonna go around this island this way. I still have enough fuel to do something like that, so we'll look in somewhere to dock. Think for a moment. Get another report done. At least then I'll be able to, if I can get another report done, I'll be able to get a little bit more money. On a lonely, deserted beach, there is no habitation in sight, no market, only an old, rotting dock. Disembark and see what awaits. War? You step onto the quarry and you hear clamor, shouts, and shooting. You can see off in the distance smoke rising from beyond the hill. Dots of fire fleck the horizon, and two tiny fingers stand a little further down the quay, unmoving, as if awaiting your approach. The following is an extract from the popular Diary of a Sea Captain, from London to Ireland, and what we did there before we arrived, washed ashore on Mutton Island. Subsequently, serialized the unexpurgated Gazette, the author's identity remains unknown. A tale of Pigmote Island, in which the delegation is made, choice is presented, war is declared, and the most singular treasure is sought by all. A new empire is founded with tooth and claw. Chapter 1. Delegation. The figures were rodents. To my left was a ratus fiber, wearing goggles, a blacksmith's apron, and an assortment of tools, and to my right was an unusually large guinea pig, wearing a helmet and breastplate reminiscent of nothing so much as the Middle High Ages. The rat stepped forward first and bowed. "Welcome, Captain. Welcome to Rat Star Island. I am Edgar, second chief engineer of the 3rd Rat Brigade. I invite you to avail yourself to food and fuel at our expense. The only cost to you is a choice." The rat stepped back. At precisely that same moment, what appeared to be with the ease of long habit, the guinea pig scuttled forward and made a declaratory chirp. "Welcome, Captain, to the Isle of Kavia. I am Lady Augusta Deverell Swinich, the Blackwater Swiniches, essential to our King Gracenaw, first of his name. I invite you to avail yourself to our food and fuel at the expense. Only left to you is a choice." The two stood at attention, looking at me expectantly. The two remarkable rodents sat squatted, both seeking my support. I knew I had to choose carefully. I spoke to the chief engineer. His eyes with a wave cold glint about them. He wore his scars like jewels. A rat in the making. I asked the chief engineer to elaborate. He looked at me for a long, measured moment before speaking gruffly. "We come to the island to make a home for ourselves away from London. It's cats, it's snoofers, it's rat skin suits. We came to live as citizens on our own republic. We came with our tools and our teeth and our clever hands, and we made a beautiful city by the light of the rat star that shone bright and blue on the Mount Aharatat." The chief engineer nodded towards a distant hill. "One day we braved the depths of the chicken wood, and from the top of the Mount Ararat, we plucked the rat star to be our light, our beacon. But the pigs of Cave saw the light, and they lusted for it, and they sent armies to rule us and steal our star. We will not permit them to take what is ours. We will resist to our last breath. Will you join us in defeating them? Seneschal? How did an armored guinea pig manage to look regal? A knight out of habit. The seneschal clears her throat with a delicacy to reveal the duchess of her own speaking. Grace now the king, our lord and sovereign, 7 full months has sovereigned on the sea, conquered this land and won the southern main. Now no one fortress against him shall remain, no city wall be left to him to gain, save the rats that squeak behind mountain, unlikely the lamb of deliverance. Assured we shall be glory with that fall, and when our lady's eyes restored to all hall, the seneschal composed herself and then added, we saw truth and beauty in the light of our lady's eyes on Mount Caveat, but the rats, with their guns and their chatter and their peasants' politics, stole it from us. We will subjugate them and take it back. They are a rabble, and we will rule them with our steel-shod velvet paws. Will you join us? Okay, I'm ready to make a choice. Which rodent do I choose? I can attempt to broker peace. As you can well imagine, I faced quite a dilemma. Their red eyes stared up at me, waiting for my choice. The chief engineer seemed grumpy but honest. Also, I knew all too well what rat-made weapons can do. Was it her charm or fondness for London's rat skin coats that swayed me? Perhaps a little of both. At any rate, I was keen to find out more about their civilization, or I surveyed their commonalities with more than numerous things, their differences. Perhaps I could help them get along. I mean, I want to help. That's more where I'm at. I'm about that. Chief engineer and Seneschal shared a look and then regarded me with a scornful amusement. Yes, smirked the engineer. You obviously are much cleverer than us. Oh, much, murmured Seneschal. You clearly know us much better than we know ourselves. Apparently, idealism would not help here. Okay. I'm gonna go with the rat. I mean, I feel like if rats are getting, like, skinned alive and they're, like, sentient beings, and, like, even these guinea pigs are, like, pro-rat annihilation, I think I'm gonna go with the rats. Friend to the rats. I extend a finger to the chief engineer, who shook it grimly. Seneschal hitched and chattered her teeth in disgust, but kept her distance. You've made the right choice, said the chief engineer. Let me show you around. Gained fuel, I gained some supplies, and an occurrence. Memoirs, a rat in the making. Quality is now 1. You chose to help the rats. Cool. Rat in the making. The chief engineer led me to the northern side of the island. Skirting the chicken woods, we passed through a number of what can be termed checkpoints. Fierce-eyed rats shouldered their derringers and saluted the chief engineer. Soon we came upon a small colony, smaller than some of the infestations I had encountered in London flats. Perhaps only 50 ratus fiber in all, working together diligently to fortify their side of the island. The first thing I noticed was a brilliant light, beaming out from the stump of the chicken wood about 6 feet high. It bathed the whole settlement in a clean blue glow, almost too bright to look at. But its light I could see several raised mounds of earth suggesting shallow tunnels. An effective fishing operation was set up in the water, an albino rat mending nets, while others stabbed sharpened sticks into the waves. Further inland was a barricade, where a surgeon embarked drills with a small squadron of fighters. Sergeant, yeah. My arrival drew attention, and several rats paused in their work to look at me curiously. Welcome to Mariana, said the chief engineer, voice warm with pride. It's not much to look at now, but it will be once we've roused the cavies. Take a stroll around while I summon the war council. And with that he vanished into one of the mounds and left me to explore. I visited the rat barricade, took a closer look at the rat star, headed down the beach, and finished my exploration. drill sergeant peacefully sizing me up. There was a few rats around her. Really, all she had to do was launch an attack. I approached the drill sergeant, went so far as to salute her, which earned me a grunt of satisfaction. The sergeant dismissed her troops and offered me a bit of chicken wood jerky to gnaw on. There's more of us below ground, she explained, but not enough. The cabbies are big, and there's more of them. We'd be better with weapons, but haven't got the stuff to make 'em with it. Most of us came here as stowaways and brought nothing but food, tools, and the fur on our backs. We can fish, we can nibble the chicken woods, but we can't make guns out of trees. The cabbies came with their own steamer, and some of them have endless supplies. We raid 'em, but sometimes there's so few of us we can never hold on to the territories gained for too long. That's why, but that's of no consequence. All we want is to be left in peace and build our republic. And the rat star, she added thoughtfully after a moment. Of course we want that too. Okay. Get a look at the rat star. It's not a star, of course, not really, but try explaining that to the others. The chief engineer didn't want me working too hard to convince them. He says this is better for morale, but just look at it. Look. She offered me her goggles, and I managed to work them over just enough with my eyes. I should look them over with just my eyes to see the truth of what she was studying. It was a Scintillac, but unlike any I've seen before. Blue as a sapphire, but more brilliant. Something about the clarity of the color was tremendously soothing, and the chief science officer tittered with pleasure as I handed her goggles back. Those of us who have made it to the Cavi side of the island and lived to tell the tale say that there's plenty of glow there. Plenty of bright in the water all around, but nothing like this. We took this from the island's center, Mount Ararat. Only it's not a mountain, of course, any more than this is a star. It's hollow. There's sweet water inside, coral crawling up all of its walls, but nothing that glows save for this. And it's ours now, and no one can take it from us. Head down to the beach, the rat mending a net. There's a green billow played. The albino rat smiled up at me, with mending work. Looking dainty and a little shy. Chicken wood floats, especially when it's dried out and sealed. We were able to paddle out a bit and cast our nets. We came with all these sorts of things. Blind fish, crabs, sometimes a chunk of broken tentacle. But the fishing would never be so good without the rat star. And it only draws good fish. And keeps the scary ones at bay. I know the chief science officer doesn't believe it, but I do. That light is our livelihood. Alright. The bells of the war council rang and I was summoned. The chief engineer emerged from the underground with a motley assortments of other rats. He introduced them as weapons experts, strategists, and field commanders. You're going to help us beat the cabbies, he said, hard edge to his voice, but how exactly? Let's see, 37. Alright. I offer my strategic assistance. We engineered a distraction that the LBs could use to plunder the cabby ships and turn the tide in their favor. Determined to take the land to lead. I had a ship, I had cannons. We could steer her to the southern side of the island and use to have at those uppity animals. Or I have nothing to offer but my advice. Let's try to go with the ship, 'cause I do have a ship. I determined to take the lead. I have a ship. Bitterness of defeats. I gave clear orders. My navigation was impeccable, but it seemed that the cabbies got wind of our intentions quickly enough that they were able to man a gun in the ground at the pinnacle and gave a brancing dollop of what for. The ship was already sunk, and its crew provided only tiny targets. It was an impossible battle. The shame of being defeated at sea by a brace of guinea boars was bad enough, Worse, however, was that several members of the crew complained of the triumphant weaklings of cavies now haunt their dreams. Crap. Alright, I could try to do the strategic advice. I dressed up one of my sailors in a mess of shabby cloth smeared with prisoners' honey and instructed him to roll around in the black earth on the island. Soon we had a glorious mud monster descend thrashing through the chicken woods towards the cavies. The distraction worked perfectly. The cavies diverted their forces towards the makeshift beast, leaving the rats with little opposition as they plundered the grounded ship. They returned triumphant, as did my sailor, laughing, having led the cavies on a merry chase. Within a few hours, the rats' diligence had resulted in building a remarkable cache of weapons in which they successfully routed our enemy. The rats, ever egalitarian, shared their spoils in addition with their promise of food and fuel. Cool. Hail Mariana, 2 houses, alike in dignity, not that that's saying much, mind. Occurrence, Pigmote Island, might, quality is now 4, venerable, look at that. Civilization is now 5, unexceptional. Pigmote Island Spirit, quality is now 3, conflicted, great. And you have 4, bale of parabola linen, and a Centinellac coral that gleams as if moonlight. It's marvelous jewelry or terribly expensive tea. And I've got some fuel. Good. I could invite the rats on. Invite one of the rats to join us. Interceded on behalf of the cavies. They were crushed, defeated, and I could see their spirits broken without a light. If the rats started to guide them, they need an advocate. Unlocked with memoirs, rat in the making 1. I'll try to see the Tinkerer come aboard. The chief engineer wouldn't leave his colony, but he relayed my request to his people. The albino rat I saw mending the net shyly stepped forward. Good at fixing things, he said earnestly, and I'd like to see more of the world. I waited for him to gather up some effects and say goodbye to his family before accompanying him on board. I have now the albino tinkerer, and I've lost 1 Pigmote Island civilization. Sound troubled. Okay. Let's try that, honestly. I appealed to the chief engineer's moral fortitude and sense of fair play. Perhaps the cavies suffered a loss of the light from the center of their island. Perhaps they were only trying to get it back and not steal it from the rats. The chief engineer looked troubled but shook his head. You fought 1 battle, Captain, he said gravely. We fought hundreds against them. They're monsters, pure and simple, and the sooner we get rid of them, the better. Rid of them? I saw by the light of the Centinellac a dozen of rats using the steam pinnacle supplies to build something that looked remarkably like a sausage machine. Oof. I guess back to sea. Alright. A new nation has been founded. Lovely. Okay. Visit the ghetto. Steal the rat star. No, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to steal the rat star. That would just be cruel. But we can visit the ghetto. Smuggle food in. Oh, look at him. Look at his little mustache. Attempt to broker a union. No. No, I'm not gonna help them. The cavies a little offered accept their gratitude. Nah, I'm good. Sorry, I need those supplies. Oh wait, hold on. I should pause for a moment and add to my officers there. How do I do that? Button. There we go. A carpenter, weaver, engine's hand, and rat of all work. No? Oh, okay. Doesn't work, I guess. What a keen little mushroom. Blemmigan Gallivanter. It has made its home on the shelf of your cabin. It's built a nest from loose journal pages, an engineer's scarf, and possibly a pilfered map. You can see the indentation of a porthole on the rim of its cap. It must have been pressing its face on the window again. Is it bored? It's a ticklish thing. The Blemmigan fails and squirms as you tickle its high-pitched warbles, almost certain giggling. When you stop to check if you're not actually hurting it, it wraps its tendrils around your fingers and pulls your hand back. Apparently it's enjoying itself. Oh, that's cute. That's just adorable. Alright, well I suppose there's nothing left to do. Keep heading west. Bring it, little jellyfish. What have you got? One more. Got it. Alright. Let it disperse. No. We'll scoop the supplies. We'll need them. Also need to repair. No, but I can't do that because I'm running out of hull. No. Crap. Nope. I don't want no pirates. Please and thank you. There is a little port. Hey, Gator's Morn! Exactly what we've been looking for. Cheesy pizzas. Ah. Drop off the dude. Here's your payment, Captain. I'll be back at the evening bell and we'll discuss my next destination there. The travel writer sets across the planks with good speed, his briefcase in hand. It's heavy, though he claimed it only held documents, writing equipment, and an interview with the Pirate King. Days passed relatively peacefully, and there were brawls, but it's good fun. The blood washed away with celebratory beer, and by night the boyish cheers given way to whispers of uncommonly brutal murder, executed within an experimental shipyard. They say you couldn't enter the yard without stepping in the victim. The travel writer returns. He greets you with a curt nod and boards your ship. Second request. The travel writer flips through his notebook. Waiter on your deck. Awful thing, that murder. Commonplace hero, I suppose. Fortunately, my interview is illuminating, and my business on the morn is complete. We can depart. There's another port to visit if you'd care for another 150 echoes. Sure. Why not? Communion Canal. Low flight. Alright. But I need to overhear rumors of a pirate poet. Ooh, here we go. Lies, nonsense, and glimmers. Some say he's a clay man who freed herself. She's a freeman. Clay man who freed herself with the power of verse, possible. Others insist she's the personal muse of the king with 100 hearts, unlikely. And one claims she sails on a living ship made of a voice, made of the still screaming skulls of her victims. More sober voices mutter that no, it's just an Alceus-class vessel. Whatever the truth, few have fought her and survived to tell the tale, and only the bravest captain risked the loneliest part of the sea where her flag is set to fly. Cool. But I am trying to gather intelligence. Swarms of pilots, smugglers, and captain of uncertain alliances. Learn a lot here, but you need to go carefully. Cool. A steaming bathhouse of spur rock. Water slops over the edge of the tubs. Out over the edge, join the sea far away. Scarred captains boast drunkenly of their prizes they've taken and victims they've marked out who listen from the shadows. Cool. I have a report. Explore the Morn. The surprising quality of actual landscape on the Morn. Vertically, admittedly, but once you've found the Beast Pass and Urchin roads, you can traverse it as you would any rocky moor. Wish initial throat full of lurching terror. A glittering eye. You turn and there's a long, lank, brown man on your shoulder. Listen, he says, I have a story for you. Something about the graybeard compels your attention. Leave and don't look back. Turn the situation. No, I have stories for you. His story was a wedding full of murders, leafless forests, vast serpents that eat souls. And the tale winds on and on like serpents, until you are lost in a dizzy toils of a sinister ship and glamorous corpses. You nod awake, and he's gone, but not, it seems, before searching your pockets for small change. I've lost 2 echoes, that's all. That's not that bad, but I've gained a new tale of terror. I need to fix my ship. Admiralty sent you, price has gone up. It's not safe here, you pay that difference. Alright. Give me the strategic information. Cool. You're a generous soul. You'll have your reward the other side of the river one day. Here's a little reward for you now. Good sailing. Only lost 5. That's not that bad. I just wish that there was a way to... Drinking down in the dock cradles is a good place for your crew to find companionship and let off stream. But gators mourn to Freeport, and the Corsairs prefer their own. Look, akin as responsible Londoners. The terror hasn't changed, but it's higher than 5. Yeah, no, I'm just nice and scared. I still can't repair my ship, though, and that's concerning. Where the heck did that dude go? Canal? Okay. I need to get back to London. I need to fix my boat, and I need to get back to the Admiralty. No pirates. Oh, I found a pillar. Whatever the heck that is. The dense fog there. We'll try to avoid that. Okay. If I just go straight, I'll be able to make it just fine. This is a bad. No new islands. Home waters. Yay! I made it. We're back home. The good thing. We need to fix up the ship. We got information to sell. Let's hope that shady mafia dude doesn't come and try to, like, take his stuff. Time to pay me back, friend. You know, that kind of attitude. Alright. Oh, breath of relief. As soon as the gangplank touches the quayside, the terror of the sea lightens. Walk taller, smile more readily. To what dream may cling? Terror reduces to 50 when you return to London. If it's higher, however, your terror was high, you may suffer nightmares later. Yeah, no doubt. Okay. Collect messages from the harbor master. While the clatters of song dockside, it soothes your soul. I have messages for you. Let's see. Something has changed underneath. Another day. The time, the healer. The time at sea will change you and London. Someone wants to sign on. The blind bruiser attends to business on the dock. Oh, God, that guy. That's all for now. You have won another day. Free evening. The rose market hasn't changed. Cool. Good evening, Captain. What a marvelous evening it is, if you don't mind me saying so. Given as my impression, as you are of the obliging sort, I imagine you won't mind at all. And since you are so very obliging, perhaps you wouldn't mind making a little detour via Mount Palmerston, a few articles of cargo. If you happen to be in the area, a cheery man will of course cover your expenses for the trifling inconvenience. Let's see. Trifling inconvenience. What else do you have? Bearable, who could blame you? Well, if you have the vinegar, is a matter which you'll be able to assist me with. Yes, I think it would be very suitable for this task. Very suitable indeed. I'm agreed to hear him out. My employer is a gentleman of considerable vitality and very also humor. However, as much as it pains me to say, he's not the man that he was. Years ago, an England of no current importance poisoned him with the Castinger venom, and he hasn't been right since. Can't walk most days. I've had what may yet transpire to be a rash promise to restore him, and I am hereby soliciting your assistance. To restore someone's youth and vigor, you could try. Some time ago, he sent an emissary to the Fathmuking's hold to ascertain whether his complexity was aware of the treatment that would restore my employer to what I am not embarrassed to call glory. Regrettably, the emissary is yet to return. Would you mind tracking him down and ascertaining exactly what the bloody problem is? Cool. A merchant venture. Consider a special surgeon. And the alarming scholar. Let's start top to bottom. I've read a reliable agent, failing that an inadvertent one. Here are my requirements. Very specific needs, but he'll pay much better than market rates, and he won't ask you how you came by the things. I dream the scheme, venture request. Speak to him further, or check your journal. Make 2 requests, you can fulfill either one. I don't think I can fulfill either of them. I sell them in Mount Palmerston, somewhere in the north of the undersea. 500 for 7 barrels of the things. You won't find a better place. Find them in buried treasure, broken museums, pirate cargoes, and now and then the stomachs of monsters. Good luck. I need 7. Don't ask why. 1,500 echoes will answer your questions. Oh, well, that's a lot. I don't have either of those. Alright, boom. Employ the lady. 30 echoes. Respectable boarding house near the docks is also made known that she's available for work, specializing in amputations. Oh, cool. Nice. Well, that's good. Hello, milady. Okay. The scholar, what's up? I got nothing for you. Sorry, friend. The Carus and Wolfstack dock. There's no danger here. Try to enjoy yourself. This will reduce your terror. Oh, good. You might run into trouble or romance. You were fortunate. Yay. I've got some recent news. Warmth of pub fire. What a nice day. Find yourself with the table with a likely lass, a dapper chap, or someone whose name you do not afterwards recall. Your only love is the sea. You take comfort where you find it, but that is all. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Together, you eroticize the chill of the night, and you wake you're alone, but that's how you've always preferred it. Cool. Oh yeah, to the Admiralty's office. Gators mourn, just like you asked. I got a lot of places. I've been to a lot of places. That's right. I did that one. Boom. The pirate fleets. Got some echoes, got some favors, and some fuel. Good. More echoes, more favors, more fuel. The weather. Yep. We'll just click right through because we already know. Quite certain this is the report you wish to make, so be it. I know, it's, dude, I have a rat with me. Like, well, I don't know what you want. There's something about the Undersea that breeds heresy and dissent. I'd rather think we might need to send a bishop of Southwark out for a good bit of Christian shouting. That would be a good plan, wouldn't it? If you intend to tell me everything is quiet there. Got some echoes. Got some favor. It was very quiet. Did the oracles look hungry? Yeah. Man, I've been around since I came back home. Jeez. Salt lions. Yep. Did it. Yeah, no, it is a very interesting place for real. Strategic information. Oh, speak to the Admiral himself. Yes. Dark spectral Admiral. He ushers you to the office of the mansion's pyre. A cramped room with a vast desk. He surveys you across the desk. Ah, yes. The merchant captain of whom we hear so much complicated things. Ask the Admiral if he can provide a little fuel to cover your costs. Pass on the strategic information. Oh. He's hard to read with those glasses, but he reads the summary satisfactory. This is the last. Eminently satisfactory, actually. Good work. Take this to your troubles, and the clerk will see you paid. Whoa, heck. That's a lot of echoes. Submit vital intelligence. I don't have any of that. Some port reports. I do not. Alright. I'm done here. We gotta get more crew, because we, got some of them dead. Put your ship in dry dock for repairs. Let's see. You're badly damaged and short on money. I'm not. But I need a nice, complete repair. I have a lot of favors to use. Alright, cool. We're nice and fully repaired. Good enough for now. Can head on out of there. We could definitely use some more stuff. Other shops, some more fuel. I'm gonna get a couple flares. That seems to be helpful for them. Supplies were good. Sell that. Sell the sapphires. Sell some linens. I don't even know what is used for, but I'll keep 2 just in case. Whoa. My leg is falling asleep. Alright, nothing more, I think. Practice fiber assistance. You want someone to take a look inside. In combat, red assistants can be deployed for quicker repairs. It's dangerous work. Don't expect them to come back. Oh, poor buddy. Alright, I could use brighter light. Do not consume. Alright, let's get brighter light. Okay. Pop that right there. What is this? What does it even do? Got fuel for the engines. Got another lamp. Right, I think I'm ready to head out again. A visit from Mr. Sachs. Mr. Sachs, take my service. An ancient contract, words not spoken lightly. You'll not be intimidated in your own lodgings. You may wish to wait until you've explored the main trading ports around London before doing that. Say we just let's see. There's so much over here we haven't even touched on. In the southeastern seas. Oh, I don't know. I think I might call it there. I'm kind of hungry. I'm actually gonna back the ship up. Turn it around. Stop for a little bit and get myself some lunch. That has been Sunless Seas. Again, free on the Epic Games Store for the time being. Definitely interesting. Big story. A lot of story going on there. But I will have the next adventure of the Terraria with me and Jenna coming out later tonight, and then another one Thursday. But until then, you take care. Have a great rest of your day, y'all. See you later.